Good afternoon, everyone. I want to give a special thanks to our communications coordinator for giving the city's annual report a complete new look and making it an interesting and easier read. If you missed viewing it during the comment period, be sure to take a moment to review the final version that was adopted by Council at Tuesday's meeting on our website at revelstoke.ca/annual-report. Staff received comment and approval from the Ministry of Transportation and Infrastructure for 3 zoning amendment bylaws. Council also gave 3 readings and adopted the 2020 annual tax sale deferral bylaw number 2275, which will give property owners an additional year to get their tax accounts up to date. Development Services provided Council with an update on the Hay Road development proposal. Council gave the zoning and official community plan amendment bylaws second reading and set a public hearing date for September 17th. While the public hearing process is still under review to ensure provincial orders of mass gatherings greater than 50 and physical distancing recommendations, staff have determined that the hearing will take place over an entire day with the following public participation options. You may participate in person, you may participate via telephone, or you may participate via written submission. In addition, Council approved a development permit for form and character for Phase 3 of a mixed-use building on Powerhouse Road, approved a development agreement for works required to issue a development permit for Phase 1 of the Revelstoke Mountain Resort Golf Course, and awarded a contract for water upgrades throughout the community to Transcendent Mining and Mobilization, Inc. Be sure to check out our time-lapse video on our YouTube channel showing the progress of the Townley Roundabout since the start of the project. The Director of Engineering and Public Works, Steve Black, advised Council that the infrastructure upgrades in the area have been finished and construction completion is in line with the original schedule. The Recovery Task Force continues to come up with great ideas for our community in terms of social and economic recovery, and have prepared a newsletter for individuals and businesses to find out how the city is offering support during these difficult times. The newsletter has been made available via the city's social media platforms and is also viewable under spotlights on the main page of the website. Complimentary Revy masks have been ordered and are scheduled to arrive next week for distribution at the Visitor Center, Community Connections, and our local businesses. Stay tuned for the announcement of their arrival. Many of you have heard or seen the news where business owners and employees have been given a rough time due to service inefficiencies caused by COVID-19 protection requirements and/or lack of available staffing. Now more than ever, I urge you to practice kindness and patience to the hospitality staff in our community. We need visitors and locals alike to follow the Revy rules and to be kind to each other. I am proud to say that we have heard your concerns about the washroom demand at Woodenhead Park, and as of the end of last week, 2 temporary toilet facilities were installed for travelers and visitors to use. Funding for these facilities was provided through the Resort Municipality Initiative. The deadline for property tax payments is approaching. Pay by September 2nd, 2020 to avoid penalties. Payment options now include online banking, in person at the Finance Department's temporary home in the Community Center, mail a check or drop one off in our new secure drop box outside of City Hall. Your homeowner grant can now be claimed online. Visit the I'd Like To section on our website, then choose Claim a Provincial Homeowner Grant or mail EHOG, E-H-O-G at revelstoke.ca with a photo of your completed grant application. This past week afforded me the ability to reflect on what it takes to be an effective leader in this community. Having the ability to get a sense of what people are going through starts with the ability to relate. If you can sit down with a family and see your own family in them, and the struggles that they are going through, and the struggles that I've gone through, or that our parents went through, or that our kids or family are going through, that's a motivation to make this place our community, Revelstoke, the best we can make it. But it's not just my job, it's also your job. Many things have changed in our world since mid-March and continue to evolve as we struggle to cope or to move forward and even sometimes just to exist. This pandemic, COVID-19, has changed our world in a way none thought possible. Every one of us has been affected in some way, and now in the midst of our provincial third phase of opening, we must not become complacent. Not only are we in an economic crisis, we are in a major health crisis as well, and this is where your support is required. The provincial health officer's recommendations must be followed if our community members and visitors are to remain healthy. From what I've seen recently, I understand how easy it is to fall back into our old ways of engaging with each other. I urge you all to remain vigilant, wash your hands, wear a mask in public places where physical distancing may be in doubt. Keep your groups small, cover your coughs or sneezes, avoid touching your face, and stay home if you're sick or have symptoms. Our ability to follow these rules will be the difference in building resiliency in the health of our community. I want you to have a great week, and please remember to be kind to each other.